My name is Aakrit. I am the co-founder and CEO of Haptik. As a CEO, I am responsible for overall business operations, strategy, and getting the business going in the direction that we want to. So I have four. First one being perseverance, right? So my belief is that no idea is a bad idea when it's first conceived. All it takes is intense perseverance, intense motivation to get it done. When you are not making any money and when you're investing all your money into the company, it does not make sense, right? But if you persevere and try hard enough, you will make it. Number two, the team, right? The idea is nothing without an A+ team to go and execute it. An idea does not mean anything. You need to associate yourselves with people who are not equally but actually smarter than you. You need to hire people who believe in the vision, who believe in you as a leader, but fundamentally are smarter at what they do. Number three, advisors. So, I talked about perseverance, I talked about how it's important to build a team. When the chips are down, when nothing is working for you, when you're wondering why the hell did I get into this, and when you're thinking about competition and what to do and fundraising, you need to have people on your side who are just as your well-wishers, who will tell you the other side of the story, who will have an unbiased approach to what they want to tell you. They are your confidants, they are your mentors, they are your advisors. These need not be people who are glamorous, marquee, Silicon Valley CEOs. Yes, it's good to have those, but have people who are good people, who have experience, who trust you, who you trust them, who are willing to listen to you and willing to give you unbiased advice. We think, and I personally think, that's really helped us having a strong advisory network and a board to keep helping us. And the fourth, it's pretty obvious and pretty cliche, but I just think that gets missed when we're talking about these things, is capital, is money. You cannot build a successful company without having a decent amount of capital with you, and that's the nature of the game. Whether it is India, America, any other part of the world, you need investment, you need investors. So make sure that you keep that at the back of your mind. Make sure you treat it as important as it is, as the importance it deserves. So those are the four things that I believe are not necessarily recipes for success, but things you should keep in mind which enhance your chances of success. So Haptik is a mobile messaging assistant. So essentially what that means is you pop the app open, you send a message. We have an army of real people who respond back to you and get stuff done. So it's like a personal assistant, whatever you want to do. We're the first company in the world to ever venture into this space. Now obviously there is a lot many. What makes it unique is a combination of the on-demand economy plus the advantage that we have in India of labor plus machine learning and natural language processing. So these three things are literally coming together now, and by now I mean 2015. Today is the time to go make them happen. Combination of these three things and solving the assistant problem of messaging is what Haptik's business is and why it stands out among anybody else in the world. So Kalaari has actually been a fantastic partner. We raised a seed round from them back in September, which is roughly about 8 months back. They actually, I speak about them very often to peers and colleagues and everybody else in the industry. We couldn't have asked for a better partner. They are just very smart people, very ethical people, very good people. They get the business of technology, they get the business of startups, they get the business of venture capital. Their philosophy is back the entrepreneur, right? They are very high level, but they say, okay, look, we believe in the space, we believe in the entrepreneur, now let's go make it happen. They are not people who will interfere with a business for no reason, right? At the same time, they're willing to help whenever needed. The entire team is a blast to hang out with, to talk to, and just, when you're talking about building such a big business and tackling such a big opportunity, you want partners who see eye to eye. You want partners who are willing to reason with you. You want partners who are ethical, most importantly. And we couldn't have asked for a better partner than them. Yeah, no, we have one of the funniest stories. So we met Kalaari at an event organized by Your Story in Mumbai, where Rajesh, who's actually now on a board, was there meeting a few startups. So we went, and it was with me actually, only I went. And I did not know much of Kalaari beforehand, and I pitched, and pitch went okay, where they were sort of interested but didn't seem like they were very interested. Or Rajesh felt, okay fine, this is interesting, but we'll see. And you sometimes come to know at the end of a discussion which way it is going. I left the room thinking, whatever, it's okay. But the reason why I was anyways not so gung-ho or not so worried about it was because we already were in conversation with other investors which were getting pretty close. Then what happened was that we got 2 offers from 2 other investors, and then all of a sudden I get a call from Rajesh saying that, hey look, we've lined up a meeting with the entire partnership for you at the end of this week. Please come down to Bangalore. And I actually said no. So I said that, what, we already have 2 term sheets, we already have 2 offers. I really don't want to come down and confuse myself further. Honestly, I just said, I want to pitch again. I didn't want to go through the whole thing again. I just wanted to close the money and get it done with. But then Rajesh pushed me. He insisted that I come down and at least have one meeting with them. So I went to Bangalore on a morning, and this was the second time I was meeting them, pitched to the entire partnership. After the meeting, we sat down in their office and they said, okay, you know what, we'll zap you across the term sheet by the end of today. And the rest is history. I was amazed. They came in last, we knew them least, but they seemed like the right thing to do, and I'm glad we went down that route.